we're here with Conan Gray. How's it going?
Hello, how are you?
Good. You having a good day?
Yeah, I'm having a good Drake day.
Yeah, good Drake day. Yeah. We're in Drake's venue of history, so we were even noticing that over there. There's like Drake themed everything.
There's a lot of Drake.
There's a lot. He just wants to remind you. You have to remember.
Yeah.
This is Drake's
I
venue.
definitely won't forget that I'm in Drake's venue.
So this is your 9th show on your tour so far. How has it been going? Do you feel like you're in a routine?
It's been going really well. I don't know. My routine is like I wake up confused every morning, like where am I? And then I drink a coffee and I'm still like where am I? And then I play a show. So who really knows?
Yeah.
But it's been a very fun tour, and I've been very happy to see people again because it's just been so long since I've like actually seen people who listen to my music.
Yeah, seriously, that's gonna be so nice to be able to connect with fans on that level where you haven't been able to, because KID KROW came out right before the pandemic.
Yes, so basically the week that the album came out was when we all went into quarantine, and now yesterday was the 2-year anniversary.
Oh, congratulations. Yeah, how does that feel? Does it feel like it's been 2 years? Does it feel longer than that?
It feels like it's been a decade.
Yeah.
Because those past 2 years.
Yeah, rough. Yeah, we were just saying this is our first in-person interview, so it kind of feels like it's, knock on wood, getting back to normal. I do need to know, though, how is the coffee consumption for today? How many have we had? What have we drank?
There's only been one so far today. It's early enough, but I definitely do have plans to force a bunch of people to go take coffee with me after this.
Nice. What's your average on a day?
Oh, when I'm on tour, I'm already just so anxious that I'm going to...
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I drink less. I usually average like 2 to 3 a day.
That's still pretty good.
That's
impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like to tell people that I'm not a coffee drinker because I feel like it's the most like unrelatable thing, but I don't drink coffee.
Are you just tea?
Yeah. No, like no hot drinks. But I feel like I need to get into it. So maybe
you should ask a doctor about that.
Yeah, I should. It is a problem.
Yeah.
Really. That's so true. Okay. So your fans and myself, we have noticed that the hints that you have been giving online are a little too difficult to crack. Nobody seems to be able to crack them. So can we get some more hints, some easier hints, something to really let the fans know, like when the album's coming, that kind of thing?
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I'll just say that maybe they haven't gotten the full picture yet.
Okay. I like that. Cryptic. That's still not helping at all, but
No.
I appreciate.
I don't like to help.
Yeah.
I only like to annoy.
Right.
Yes.
You're doing a good job.
Thank you.
So the album is done, right? And do you have a title for it picked out yet?
The album is done. What album?
Yeah. The hypothetical album.
The hypothetical album for a hypothetical artist. And there are a lot of things that have already been decided.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I like these. This is, it's really leaving a lot. So I know that you made this album as well, like alone in your room. Is that something that you see yourself continuing in the future? Just being alone in that process?
I think if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
True.
Obviously, like maybe I'll get really bored and just start making a bunch of Drake songs.
Yeah.
Like at any given moment, I could do
happen.
that. But it hasn't happened yet. And yeah, I just love to write alone. I think that's just what I'm used to. It's what I've been doing since I was like 12 years old. So I get really scared to write in front of other people or to like tell people my secrets because I give a lot of secrets in the songs, and I feel like that's stuff that I just have to process on my own, or else I feel crazy and violated.
Right. Have you tried that? Have you like gone to a studio and like tried to do it and it just didn't work?
No, I have done it before. It just always results in a song that's maybe a bit more fun than like super dreadful, like relatable stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I love the meaning behind Jigsaw. I think it's so good. Was it inspired by feeling like you needed to change for someone else? Is that where it came from?
Yeah, I mean, I wrote Jigsaw kind of for myself. It was originally just like a song that I wrote and was like, like whatever, like no one's gonna hear that song, like that's a dumb one, like put that away in the box. But I played it for one person. He was like, that's good, and I was like, but I think to me it's just very much about that pressure of feeling like love is so kind of conditional and like, oh well, like I love you if you're this, 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 and this, and like, oh, if you act this way, and things like that. And there was somebody in my life for a long time who made me feel like I was so undeserving of love, and made me feel so I don't know, like I was on eggshells all the time. And I think that's the biggest lesson that I learned, is that like true love isn't conditional like that. And it was just kind of a message that I thought was important to tell to the listeners, like, hey, if there's anyone in your life who's like constantly telling you that you aren't good enough, maybe you should ditch them.
Yeah, definitely. Especially that eggshell feeling. That's like that, a total red flag, right?
Yeah.
Especially once you're out of it, you think like, oh, I should
like,
be able to just be myself.
Yeah, what a relief. You're like, oh my God.
Yeah, like why was I putting on this facade or whatever? Yeah. Do you find that you're like that, maybe even not even in relationships, but just like a people pleaser in general?
Yes, definitely. I mean, I think that song is it can definitely be interpreted in so many ways. It's just about like the pressure of having other people in your life. There's always going to be people, whether it's like someone that you're dating, or like you're a parent figure, or like teachers or things like that, to just make you feel like you can't be yourself. So I think it's about a lot of different people in my life.
Yeah, and that's good that people can relate to that on so many different levels too. That's so sweet. Congratulations on Taylor posting you once again. Does that ever like wear off with her showing her love for you?
I mean, Taylor is such like a mythical creature.
Literally.
In a lot of ways. I've never met her, so every time she does something, I'm just like, oh, okay. Like, like what? But yeah, it's always an honor to have someone that talented say anything nice about anything I've made.
Definitely, yeah, and her career too. She just makes such smart moves. Is there anything that you feel like you've taken from being a fan of her and admiring her for so many years that you've then incorporated into your career?
I think that she's very kind of just like, she really thinks about what she does. And I think when it comes to the music that I make, I really try not to overspeak, and I try to be very deliberate about what I'm saying. And yeah, that's a good way to be. I love that. And she showed love for your song Astronomy, but I want to talk about Astrology, because your birthday is December 5th, so you're a Sagittarius. Yeah. Do you feel like you are true to your Sagittarius traits? Do you follow it? Yeah, I'm not very like I'm not very well educated in the horoscopes, but I do feel a lot of people in my life are like, you're such a Sagittarius. Right. And anytime I see like my co-Sagittariuses, I'm like, yeah. Like I see that. I think there's a lot of artists that are Sagittarius. So there are a lot of songwriters, just because we're crazy and delusional, and need medical evaluation.
I'm a Sagittarius too, so
yeah,
this
I
all
can
applies.
see that.
Yeah, seriously. But I'm December 4th.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
wow, one day. Wow.
And Heather Day is December 3rd, so that time of year we are just
back to back.
Heartbreak. Yeah, true. You've talked before about like feeling things super intensely, which is beneficial, I can imagine, with your songwriting. But do you think it's more beneficial for you, or do you feel like it's more of a burden?
It's beneficial sometimes when you're writing songs. In almost every other aspect of life, it's extremely annoying and crippling. And I wish I could just like turn my brain off from all the things it has to say. It has so much to say, and sometimes it's like, do you really need to say that all the time? Does it need to make noise all the time? But I don't know. It's just who I am. Maybe it's because I'm a Sagittarius.
There you go. Amazing. You got to do the like at the office, look at the camera. Yeah. Amazing. That's so sweet. That's all I've got for you, Conan. Yay. Thank you so much for taking the time. We appreciate it.
Thanks
for being our first in-person interview in 2 years.
An honor. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.